Hey, what up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you. What a game it was tonight on Thursday Night Football. The Indianapolis Colts pulling it out, beating the Houston Texans. I will officially say that I was the one guy who today, when the news came out that Andrew Luck wasn't going to be starting, that Matt Hasselbeck was going to be getting the start instead, due to the shoulder injury to Andrew Luck, I went to my Yahoo Pick'em League and I switched my pick to the Texans. I thought that they would be able to pick it up based on the fact that their defense I thought was going to be enough to hold down Matt Hasselbeck. One thing leads to another. I was wrong. Indy jumped out to a 10-0 lead early in this game and sort of never really looked back. And the only reason why Houston was really into this game and to the end was a Brian Hoyer Hail Mary for a touchdown right at the half, which basically put the game at 13-10 going into halftime. But you have to tip your hat to Matt Hasselbeck as a quarterback. Basically, he was able to have put on a good game with 200 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. He put together a good sort of combination with T.Y. Hilton and Andrew Johnson. Andre Johnson finding the end zone twice in his first in his first game playing against the Texans, who he had a long, historic career, probably ending it up right now with the Colts. It's probably looking like his last year. He hasn't really been able to really get anything going, but maybe this is going to be a jump start for the Indy receiving of the offense and really be able to bring them back. When you look at the Houston Texans, this is a team that honestly is really falling apart. Ryan Mallett did start the game, but after going 7 of 10, 50 yards passing and an interception, was benched. Brian Hoyer was brought into the game where he pumped some life into the Texans, throwing for over 300 yards. He had the 2 touchdowns. He had throw interception himself. Andre Johnson carried the ball 19 for 41 yards, but he got hurt again. Surprise, surprise. I think this guy is made of glass. It just seems like he's just not the runner that he yet once was. But when you look over at Indy, Frank Gore, 22 carries for just under 100 yards. He did have a touchdown. I'm not 100% sure on Gore. I think that honestly, as a San Francisco 49er fan, I think I can honestly say that we got rid of Frank Gore at the right time. And, moving on to Carlos Hyde and sort of, re-upping and definitely getting younger at running the ball. And, I don't know what's going on with the Niners, but this was a great game. Colts get the win. They pulled 3-2. Definitely going 2-0 in games when Andrew Luck is out with the shoulder injury is really going to help them in their division as they move on towards the playoffs.